What's up, YouTubers? It's Brandon B, aka Blaze here, and also people that watch the YouTube. It's pretty windy out. I don't know if you guys are able to hear me or not, but it's time for another movie review. So I just went to the movie and I saw this really great film called American Made. The only actor that I actually like to tell who was in this movie is Tom Cruise. It's a Tom Cruise film. This is actually based on a true story about Tom Cruise, who was a pilot for like airplanes, and then he decided to go work for the CIA. And he was also like a smuggler for drugs for Pablo Escobar. He helped out the CIA to take down Pablo Escobar. He also ran guns to Nicaragua, and he also ran guns to Cuba and to Colombia. He also ran coke to Louisiana and ran coke to Miami. So pretty much this movie was all about like the drug smuggling that had to take place with Pablo Escobar, and it had to do with the Tom Cruise story, and the guy's name is Barry Seal. But probably, since it's based on a true story, they probably used the name Barry Seal as the character, but the name in real life is probably something else that we don't know about. This also had to do with Ronald Reagan and his presidency, about the war on drugs. This movie was a great film. There was action in it. There was no comedy. It was just a straight like drama, kind of like documentary, which I really liked. It took place in the 70s and the 80s, which had a good storyline, good background, everything that I liked. Pretty much it was just all about the drug smuggling with Pablo Escobar. Pretty much if you watch the show Narcos, if it had to do with a guy that ran the drugs for Pablo Escobar, it would basically be this movie. But pretty much, I'm going to give this movie probably, I would say, a 7 out of 10. It could have been a lot longer. They could have added more, like, better scenes. Probably a lot of more action, but it did have a great story from beginning to end. It was slow at a little bit parts, but kind of the movie felt like it was rushed. I wish they would have taken their time with it and explored more of the characters, because also Tom Cruise had a lot of people that was helping him to run the drugs and run guns, which I wish I could have seen more about those people's backstories. But overall, this was a great film. I highly recommend American Made. This was one of Tom Cruise's like best films besides like Top Gun, Risky Business. It was a lot better than Tom Cruise in The Mummy. But pretty much this summed up everything that we all know about Pablo Escobar. But turns out it was a different guy that was above Pablo Escobar. This was also about how Pablo Escobar came to be about with his crazy antics. But overall, it was like a great film. I really enjoyed it. Please keep on watching. Please subscribe. Thank you.